Ladies and gentlemen, I have had a revelation. I have found the stupidest tweet ever written. Not this month, not this year, ever. Think about what that entails. This is the stupidest tweet ever written. The author of this stupid tweet is, who else? Benjamin Norton. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ben Norton is an extremely vile character. He is a tankie, he is an isolationist, and he is a genocide denier. He has spent his entire political career, I should say, shilling for dictators and basically never missing an opportunity to smear the United States, the West, NATO as comic book villains. And he accomplishes this by spreading genocide denial, conspiracy theories, just the craziest shit I've ever seen. And yesterday, he one upped that and went to bounds of stupidity I did not even think were fucking possible. Okay, so some background. The popular game Call of Duty Black Ops is releasing a new video game called Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which is set in a fictional conflict between the United States and USSR. Basically, it's set in a world where the Cold War did happen, or it did blow over into an actual war. Sounds like a pretty cool game. You know what? And I saw the trailer. Graphics are pretty good. I think I might actually take a look at it. Well, Ben Norton didn't see it that way. And Ben Norton tweeted, and I quote, "The U.S. military and CIA work with producers of popular video games like Call of Duty to spread government-backed imperialist propaganda. The new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is yet another example of this blatant brainwashing." Yeah. Ben Norton is so much of a paranoid isolationist that he sees imperialist propaganda in a fucking video game. A fucking video game. Are you kidding me? And of course he links to a article on the Gray Zone, of course. Just like them produce this isolationist bullshit. And it says, how the Pentagon CIA push Venezuela regime change in video games. Ugh. I mean, how do you even mock this? How? I mean, this is the worst self-parody I've ever seen. This is really the biggest self-parody I have ever seen. How the hell do you mock this? How? I mean, I couldn't make a worse parody if I tried. I couldn't make a stupider parody if I actually tried. Fucking unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Well, you know, I think that this is I think I'll let Ben Norton's tweet really speak for itself. This is just typical isolationist garbage coming from him. But, you know, I also think that this really shows the conspiratorial mindset of the non-interventionist movement in politics. They are the most paranoid, irrational, and conspiratorial group of people I have ever encountered in my entire life. They see conspiracies everywhere. They see plots for endless war everywhere. There is not a subject in the world that they don't think is secretly plotting to get us involved in another global war for oil and for the military-industrial complex. They are the most paranoid and irrational people I have ever encountered. And considering the people I've had to deal with throughout my life, that is saying a lot. And I think that this shows just how paranoid and how irrational non-interventionists like Ben Norton are. They see regime change propaganda in a fucking video game. A video game. Think about that. A video game set in a fictional world. You play fictional characters, killing fictional characters. How could you possibly see regime change propaganda in a fucking video game? Unfucking believable. I know I'm ranting right now, but really, this just astounds me. Even for someone as incomprehensibly stupid as Ben Norton, this is next level cringe. I cannot believe that he thought this in his head and decided to tweet it. Unfucking believable. But you know what? That's what the anti-war movement is now. That's what it is. Just a collection of paranoid Western leftists who will go to extraordinary lengths to justify non-interventionism in the face of evil. You know me, I'm a hawk. I would love it if Call of Duty Cold War would create a new generation of neocons. But that's not how it works. Because that's not how propaganda works. No one would play this game and think, "Oh yeah, now I'm in favor of overthrowing Venezuela." Nobody who plays Call of Duty would think that. Now, part of me thinks that this is just Ben Norton just sucks at Call of Duty, and this is his bullshit way of rationalizing it. But, I'm sorry. I'm at a loss for words. Well, this is certainly shown to me that there is really no depth to Ben Norton's stupidity. There is no depth to the utter craziness, the batshit levels that are present among the isolationist and non-interventionist crowd. That's certainly a fucking revelation. Make of that tweet what you will. But unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that even though this remains the stupidest tweet I've ever seen, I'm pretty damn sure that Ben Norton is going to tweet something stupider in the future. If there's one thing you ought to know about Ben Norton, it's that he only gets stupider. There is no bottom of the barrel for him. It doesn't. He doesn't even deserve to be mentioned in the same sentence as a barrel. There is no bottom for him. Just watch. The more geopolitical crises will come and go, and he will find every excuse to smear the United States, to smear the West, and to promote isolationism. So, yeah. Take that as you will. I think I've said all that can possibly be said about this insanity.